I try to welcome this as much as I know how, because I still don't even understand it. But at that moment, when you were talking to me, I literally felt angry. And I wanted to yell at you to say, you have to start this again.
Ring around the rosy, a pocket full of posies. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down.
Hey guys, Stefano here, and today's a very, very special day for me and for all of you that have followed the link. This is Lisa.
Hi, I'm Lisa, and I'm here today because I think there is a misconception about what is true and what is not. And I felt that I needed to be here to explain my experience that I had with Stefano and to really tell you guys how true it was. And
I had the Ouija board experience, and a lot of you have seen part 1. Now part 2, it's very nerve-wracking for me and also for Lisa, because we experienced something literally the day after. And what happened is a gentleman came through, and his name was Stefano, and coincidentally he got into a horrific train accident where he was on his phone, and I didn't understand what was going on because I haven't heard the story because it's so little information. But then this came out, and so I wanted you to experience the story before you see what Lisa did.
I know Stefano. I've been following him for quite some time, and he's been filming with a spiritual medium. And one day I decided that I wanted to message him because I was looking for answers about Lisa, who I was connected to. So I messaged Stefano on Instagram because I wanted to know if Lisa was real or if any of her encounters were real, because I was looking for answers and wanted to see if she could.
Now I said something to you though.
Yes.
When you mentioned this to me, I said something. What did I say?
You had asked me if somebody had passed away in a tragic accident.
And I said a specific too.
And you specifically said if it had to do with a train, and you had asked me if the person's name was Stefano. This person was a family member, close friend of my mom's. They've been friends since they were very small, like 13 years old. I felt really cold, chills, when Stefano had told me the information. And that night I couldn't sleep. I was awake all night thinking about, wow, like I couldn't believe that, they filmed the day before, and I basically messaged him and he told me that the day before that they had filmed this. And the one thing that I do know is that he was on the phone. So what Lisa said about him being on the phone was true. He was on the phone, and he was on the phone with a friend. And the friend actually heard the trains, and the phone cut off.
I call on my four mothers to guide me and protect me, and to know that I have respect for the light and the dark. I'm only here to show the myth of the new board and old board. Please forgive my ignorance. This is what I need to do to show other people.
Hey guys, Stefano here, and you're probably wondering what we're doing here. Well, I'm with, of course, Lisa, the Link, part of the Link experience, and Carlo, her husband. And what we're doing here is Ouija board. Now, for anyone that doesn't know what a Ouija board is, well, you're still going to find out. It's taking ourselves from this world and going into the other world, or bringing something forward. I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen, but Lisa's a spiritual medium. So from the last episode, what you didn't see is Kristal was absolutely dead against doing the Ouija board at your house.
And I don't blame her one bit.
You were, I think, the same.
I was against it as well.
Okay. So we found a private, undisclosed place where we decided to do this, and there's two cameras. There's camera number 1, Lisa, show your fingers. Okay. And camera number 2 where you can see all of us. So there's no tricking you. This is just 100% real. And I want this experience to be authentic because Lisa's a trained spiritual medium doing it over 25 years. And Carlo and I are just going to sit here and see what happens. And we will not lie to you. Enjoy.
Quote unquote, this is the first time I've ever touched a Ouija board ever, because this is something that goes way, way back at the beginning of time, the beginning of darkness, when the darkness used this Ouija board as a way to come forth and use energy. It's all about energy. So this is my first time, so I'm a little nervous, so definitely ready. I'm giving permission for spirit to walk forward. Is there anybody here with us? Nothing's coming forth on this board. Nothing. And this is one of the things, like, I am a firm believer that there is an original Ouija board, and I'm a firm believer that the more people that use a board and put their energy into it, like anything else, good and bad can attach itself to any item. I feel that as this being a brand new board that you buy at a store for a kid to play with, and it's just out of fun, it's a very dangerous thing. Okay. Only because it's an item. Okay. But I'm not getting anything, and I'm not gonna lie about it. Okay. There's nothing up with this board.
Okay, this is the new board. This is the board that we got straight out of the box, never been used, right? We got it from the last one. Are you okay, Lisa?
I have spirit come forward for me, but it's can't talk through the board. It doesn't want to touch the board.
Okay, so this new board had no spirits come through, and as Lisa explained, she's not gonna lie, so Lisa, nothing came through at all?
Nothing came through at all. Spirits are waiting to speak to me, and but it has nothing to do with the board, and they don't want to touch the board.
Okay.
So I think that if anything's attached to the old board, that'd be a great thing to find out, because then we'll know the myth.
Okay. This board here is 50 years old. So now we got a Ouija board that's 50 years old. This one was used by many people, and if anything comes through this, it's going to be 50 years worth of people using this to summon spirits.
I don't want you to touch it.
Good, better that way I will.
So the more people that use an item like the Ouija board that are not educated in using the Ouija board, even though it's very innocent, can bring forth negative energy and negative things that they don't understand. There's I so wish that you could see what I see, but there's people standing all around this table. They want nothing to do with this board.
Why?
They fear it. It's a fear. This gentleman is crying. He's standing before me. He has hazel eyes, light brown hair. Stefano. Stefano is the young man that just died.
The guy that drowned?
No. This is the gentleman that hit the train.
What train? The one that was on the news?
Yeah.
He was in his car?
He was in his car. His family wants to know. He has a sister, a mother. They wanted to know how he died and why. No one answers. They don't have answers. The answer is, he keeps saying that I did not take my own life. He was on his phone. The last person he spoke to was a female, but he's not saying it's his girlfriend, just female. I hope his family gets this message. He's apologizing. He's apologizing because he was a handful. He was a wild kindred spirit. Like to party and hang out and do stuff, but he took things too far. But he really needs his family to know he didn't take his life. He doesn't want them having that burden over on their shoulders. That might have been an issue. Because he makes me feel like this. I didn't read about it, but I heard about it, but it's not even dark out. It's almost like, how did this possibly happen? He wasn't paying attention, he was on his phone. I'm gonna ask him to give me something that that his family can see, that only they would know. My heart just breaks for his mother. He got in an argument with a family member before passing. He's apologizing for that it was stupid. But he took it too far. He's telling me he's showing me like he has so much love for his sister, like unconditional love, and he says that he wants his sister to have all his jewelry because he has a lot of gold chains, he's got a lot of gold. He wants his sister to have it. He tells me he still has everything his sister ever gave him. He talks so highly of his sister. Cards and conversations and the yin and yang in his life. He's so sorry. He's just so sorry for leaving her.
Okay, guys, let me explain exactly what just happened. I know it's very foggy. Like, to be honest with you, I wish you all were here to feel. It was warm when you're here. Now you can see the smoke. It's literally freezing, and I would not lie to you because I have two cameras here, and Lisa's here, and Carlo's here. At the very end, and I don't bull crap you at all. I had an overwhelming urge to literally yell at Lisa and tell her to start it up again, and I don't even know why. It's like my subconscious was telling me this, and just as literally it lasted no more than 3 seconds, and then all of a sudden it's like gone again. It's for like a second I was having a daydream, and then within 3 seconds it's like it stopped, and I was like, I'm here again.